Hi guys, welcome back to the Spurs Talk Show. This is episode 137 of Tottenham Walks. I've just finished recording 136. This is 137. Hope you're all happy, healthy, doing the things you love with the people that you love doing them with. Please guys, hit my like button for me. Hit the subscribe button for Bugsy. Hit the notification bell for the community. Drop a comment for the conversation. Let us know what your thoughts are on this particular topic. And I want to talk a little bit about Antonio Conte's press conference yesterday, or the embargoed section of it that came out last night that I just read this morning. It all read a little bit sad, if I'm honest. The man looks worn out, he looks exhausted. I haven't got the comments in front of me, but I'll try and put them on the screen. So I might paraphrase it incorrectly, but hopefully I'll get the gist across. You know, he was asked about, I guess, his future and things again, and how he's feeling. And he basically said that, you know, first and foremost, having lost 3 people that were very close to him in a very short space of time in the last year, Mihailovic, Gianluca Vialli, and of course Gianpiero Ventroni, all who are below the age of 60, right? Terribly sad. People that were very close to him. He said it's given him time to reflect on, you know, what's really important in life, how much time you have, no one knows, and whether or not he should be spending more time with his friends and his family, which of course is very reasonable. It's very, you know, moving to see how devastated he is to have lost people that were so close to him in his life. And of course, those friends and family that he talks about will, in the most part, be in Italy. And I think when you take that kind of tragedy and that hurt, that heartache, in conjunction with the pressure of the job at Tottenham, the frustrations of this season, maybe his, you know, recognition or realization that he's never going to be able to do or create success at Tottenham with the environment how it is, with the strengthening of our competition, and obviously the lack of willingness or apparent willingness to back him via our owners. Maybe all of it is just like a cocktail of ingredients that, when you put them together, comes out as a homesick pie, you know. I think maybe that's the kind of the trend that I was picking up for it. Also, he was saying things like, you know, most clubs who I leave regret letting me go, regret that I've left, because they see after I've gone how much effort I put in, how hard I work, and that it's not easy to replicate that with the next people that come in. Again, paraphrasing, but you know, it all reads to me like he's on this. It's a ticking time bomb until, or it's a countdown clock until he leaves. I don't envision a scenario where he stays anymore. I think it's just a matter of when he leaves. Will he wait his contract out and leave in the summer, or will, you know, a string of bad results over the next 2 to 3 games expedite that decision from Daniel Levy to maybe call it what it is, a mismatch of ambition, a mismatch of styles and ethos, and, you know, part company before this kind of negative energy completely derails our season in other competitions. If he's not going to be back, if he's not happy, and this is all a fait accompli, then shouldn't we all be like getting through this process a little bit quicker and moving on? You know, there's people waiting in the wings that would want to come in and take over Tottenham and be very happy to be here. To me, Conte at the moment sounds like a guy whose heart is not in the job. And whether that's, you know, who's responsible for that, that's up for interpretation, is up for discussion and debate. I know how a lot of people feel, but you at the end of the day, you have to all be firing in the same direction, all be swimming in the same direction, all be firing on all cylinders. And at the moment, it just doesn't feel like that's happening at Tottenham. So I hope that I'm wrong. I really do. And I hope that a great result tonight might kickstart everyone's belief. We've seen Conte. He's a very emotional guy. We saw him last season when we lost to Wolves, and I think it was Southampton. He was questioning his, efficacy as a manager for Tottenham Hotspur. And then a couple of good results, and he's singing and swinging from the trees like Tarzan, king of the jungle. And he's just an emotional guy. So I really hope that I'm wrong in what I'm reading, guys, and how I'm feeling about this. I really hope that it's also just me being a little bit upset and frustrated right now, and I'm seeing just what I want to see. I'm looking at the world through a bit of a gloomy lens. And if I am, then tell me, right? Tell me if there's reasons to be more cheerful than there are. Then please let me know. I don't want to just sit here and be forlorn all the time. But to me, it feels like it's all a fait accompli, and that we're just all kind of like waiting for the inevitable to happen. And if that is the case, then I think maybe that the inevitable should happen kind of sooner rather than later, so that we can at least get whoever the next guy is in that plays the right philosophy, that has the project backing, that we all know what's going to happen, and that we can all be patient with and get behind, but give him a little bit of runway this season to be able to get to know the club, so that we can go into the summer with him knowing exactly what he needs and wants, and hopefully, our owners, whoever they are at the time, if it's these guys or someone else, can come in and give someone who is at least familiar with the situation enough backing to be able to start that project moving. Guys, I'll leave it there. Like, share and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts, and as always, bye bye.